Hello, ACT side lasers. Michael Vazzosi. How you doing? We're just going to kind of review some important pieces of the puzzle. What's next for your room supervisors? Well, you have prepared the testing session. You have started the sessions. Now it's up to your room supervisors to actually run the session. So the easiest way before you even start anything, the first thing they should do when they walk into the room is get on their computer and log into testadmin.act.org. And that is important because that's how you do the test. Now, these accounts were created based on the shared spreadsheet or shared sheet I gave you, Google form that you filled out. You put their email address in, and then I created the accounts. That generated an email to them where they had to go in and actually put in a password. So that's important that you double check those accounts to make sure that they did access those. Once you've done that, first thing that the room supervisor wants to do is sign in. And once they've signed in, I'm going to hide this. It looks like this. It's in blue. I'm going to go back to the training site just because I want to make sure that I don't show any real student data. You'll just see it looks the same, but it's just brown. So now that I've done that and I've logged in, the next step for them would be to make sure that the TestNav application is open. So on desktops, you're going to see the icon that looks like this. And Chromebooks, they're in the app tray. So you just open the TestNav. Once you've opened the TestNav, it's an easy thing to do at that point. Once you've done that, you're going to put their username and password in there. They're going to log in using that. That's what the students will use. But for the room supervisor, log in, open up all the TestNav applications, especially, and make sure it says the ACT. If a student has used TestNav before on that computer, you may need to go to this little guy up here and choose a different customer. But those are the first two essential pieces, making sure that the room is ready when the students actually walk in. You also have testing tickets you printed for them and seal codes to get from test to test. Make sure that the room supervisors have those ready to go. If they lay them out ahead of time, they just have to make sure that the examinee sits at the correct testing ticket. Otherwise, the wrong student will be taking the wrong test, and that will be a testing violation. So my suggestion would be get the students in front of it and then hand out the get the students in front of the computers and then hand out the testing tickets. Seal codes can be written on the board, as can the start and stop times. But that's the first steps for your room supervisor as far as things go. Now that they're in their site, we will show you how to actually start the session. But to do that, we're going to take it to a different video. That way you're not watching one long video.